Invited guest, the great Lord Collins of Highbury, and the High Commissioner, who has been so good to this Parliament, who has shown so much interest in what we are doing here, who has supported a lot of our initiatives, leveraging the support of the FCDO. Good to have you here, the Deputy High Commissioner that is always present in our affairs, showing interest in what we are doing, and other members of your delegation. You are welcome to the People's House. Your Excellency Lord Collins of Highbury, it is an honor to welcome you to the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the House of Representatives. We acknowledge your presence here today as a significant reaffirmation of our enduring relationship, the relationship that is between our two nations, the relationship founded on mutual respect and shared commitment to democratic values, which you just mentioned in your very short speech. I also extend our sincere appreciation to the British High Commission in Nigeria for its consistent effort in fostering and strengthening the partnership between our countries, because they are the ones here giving wheels to our aspirations as two nations mutually respecting each other. Your Lordship's distinguished career, marked by dedicated advocacy for human rights, advocacy for the pursuit of equality, and significant contribution to parliamentary life, serves as an example of impactful public service. Your visit builds upon previous high-level engagements, including the Wilton Park Conference in March, where avenues for partnership in addressing West Africa's security challenges were explored. It also follows the productive discussion held during my visit to the United Kingdom in January of this year, which focused on enhancing parliamentary collaboration under the new UK Nigeria strategic partnership. Can you make me be heard, please? I want to be heard. Give me a better microphone if there's a problem. Furthermore, let me say that this visit is opportune as the UK consult with African nations in shaping forthcoming UK-Africa strategy. It provides a valuable platform to ensure Nigerian perspectives are considered within this important framework. It will be good to reflect on our shared history and foundational values. And it is important to know that Nigeria and United Kingdom share significant historical relationship. This shared past, while complex, has contributed to commonalities in our legal and our administrative systems, as well as mutual understanding of democratic principles. Both our nations have navigated considerable challenges and transformations, yet we remain committed to fostering societies that provide opportunities for all citizens. Our association is underpinned by a commitment to democracy, commitment to justice, and commitment to the inherent dignity of all individuals. Your visit occurs at a critical juncture in global affairs. International political dynamics are evolving rapidly. Climate change presents a substantial threat, and issues of conflict, displacement, and extremism require concerted international attention. These circumstances necessitate robust solidarity and collaborative action among nations. Mine is to raise a call for enhanced parliamentary cooperation and evidence-based policy. And in doing so, I have this to say, that the importance of evidence-based policy making cannot be overstated. Allow me to present some relevant statistics on economic profile. Nigeria, with a population exceeding 230 million, is Africa's largest economy, no doubt. In 2024, our economy demonstrated a growth rate of 3.4%, marking our highest in a decade. On bilateral trade, total trade in goods and services between the UK and Nigeria amounted to £7.2 billion in the 4 quarters into the end of quarter 4 of 2024. Within this, the total UK exports to Nigeria were £5.3 billion, which is an increase of 3.2% compared to the previous year, while total UK imports from Nigeria stood at £1.9 million. This indicates a trade surplus of about £3.4 billion for the UK. Nigeria was the UK's 38th largest trading partner during this period, accounting for 0.4% of total UK trade. On legislative representation, we observe with keen interest the progress made in the UK Parliament, where women now constitute approximately 40% of the House of Commons. I'm talking about 263 female MPs and 30% of the House of Lords, resulting in overall representation of about 35% and ranking the UK 27 globally, according to the Parliamentary Union, where I play a role as a member and the deputy leader of the delegation to the IPU. Female representation in the National Assembly currently stands less than 5%. In fact, 4.05% of representatives of women are in the House and the Senate, with 19 women out of 469 seats, 4 in the Senate and 15 in the House of Representatives. This positions Nigeria at 178 out of 182 countries in the IPU global standing. This is not good. As chairman of the House Committee on Constitution Amendment, as a sponsor of the special seat bill, which aims to create an additional 74 federal legislative seats and 108 state assembly seats for women, I am committed to ensuring our legislative framework is more inclusive. In our ongoing constitutional reform effort, particularly concerning inclusion and representation, the insights and experiences of the UK Parliament are highly valued. So we propose the establishment of a robust legislative exchange programs to benchmark policies, facilitate collaborations on committee work, promote youth inclusion, and strengthen public accountability mechanisms. These are some of the things we are thinking about when it comes to legislative representation. On bilateral collaboration for mutual prosperity, I have this to say, that our bilateral partnership is multifaceted, as demonstrated by the Nigerian-UK Strategic Partnership agreed on November 4th, last year, 2024, and further reinforced by 8 partnerships agreements signed in September 2024, valued at approximately 589 billion naira, which is an equivalent of 272.6 million pounds. These agreements span critical sectors, including governance, climate change, education, health, and economy. The key areas include trade and investment. What are we looking for there? The Enhanced Trade and Investment Partnership, which is ETIP, signed in February 2024, is strengthening ties in legal services, financial technology, and renewable energy. On security cooperation, which is another one of the key issues there, the UK-Nigeria Security and Defense Partnership, which is known as the SDP, has achieved significant milestones, including the establishment of the multi-agency anti-kidnap fusion cell and securing over 500 terrorism-related convictions. The UK-Nigeria Memorandum of Understanding on Cybersecurity Cooperation, signed in February 2024, provides a cooperation framework through 2027. On economic reforms and technology, why I'm mentioning is for Nigeria to know what we are doing behind closed doors that a lot of Nigerians are not aware of, because they hear about our relationship with the UK, but they don't know how does it transform, what does it translate to. So it's good to break it down so that the Nigerian public would know they are not just visiting to shake hands with me, visiting to also have, sort of an oversight on what the relationship has grown to and what is needed to be done in closing gaps, if there is any, in the course of our mutual relationship. On economic reforms and technology, Nigeria recorded a balance of payment surplus of about $6.83 billion in 2024. Our digital special economic zone aimed to position Nigeria as a leading technology hub in Africa. That's where we are headed. On education and human capital, expanded exchange program, increased scholarship, and the lifting of restrictions on £55 million of transnational education investment are facilitating collaborations between UK and Nigerian universities. On climate change or climate and sustainability, initiatives such as PROMCOM Plus are assisting over 4 million Nigerians in adopting sustainable agricultural practices and transitioning to renewable energy, which is a key thing for us, and I thank God that we are partnering with UK to get this achieved. Comprehensive development partnership. On that, our development cooperation, supported by over £1 billion from the UK across various programs, focuses on governance, on job creation, support for women and girls, humanitarian aid, climate resilience, and health. These sectors represent significant opportunities for deepening our collaborative effort, and we want to thank you for this kind of relationship that we share with you. On addressing new realities, immigration policy and partnership, this is what the Parliament has to say. The United Kingdom's May 2025 Immigration White Paper, restoring control over the immigration system, introduces several reforms. These include raising the skilled worker visa threshold to RQF level 6, increasing salary threshold, replacing the broader immigration salary list with a more restrictive temporary shortage list, extending the qualifying period for settlement to 10 years for most routes, tightening English language requirement, B2 for men applicants, and introducing requirement for mutual respect and prosperity. This partnership should include tangible support for counter-terrorism initiatives, regional stability, and robust economic cooperation. Nigeria engages in these discussions as a committed partner, underscored by our ongoing domestic reforms, which you are aware of, regional leadership, and adherence to the rule of law. I want to talk about a future that is shaped by shared vision, and I believe that these engagements signifies a commitment to mutual progress. The relationship between our nations is built on a foundation of shared objectives and a forward-looking vision. We anticipate that our parliamentary cooperation will continue to strengthen, contributing to the prosperity and well-being of both countries. I'm very happy that you were able to answer to my call when I was in the UK. I said, make out time to come to Nigeria about 5-6 months ago, and I'm happy you are here, because it will make us feel the impact of the mutual respect. If I had visited you and you did not reciprocate, my people would feel that it was a lopsided respect. So thank you for coming here. I'm glad that you are here. And he warmly received me in the UK. And I'm sure in Nigeria, you have been warmly received. Thank you for coming, and God bless, the United Kingdom. God bless the people of Nigeria. And as you stay in Nigeria, we wish that you achieve all that you have set out to achieve.